Alright guys, so I'm gonna come on here and do a quick unbox review and setup on my new noise cancelling wireless earbuds. I do want to say thank you to the company for sending them out for you, so let's go take a look at them. These look pretty cool. I lost my AirPods, so we'll test these out. Check them out. Super cool. It's got a nice little LCD display on there. I'll turn it on here in a second. These are the earbuds. Man, they look very cool. You get Type-C to USB to charge it up. And these are just little different tips for the earbuds. And then the user manual right there. So let's go and actually turn this on. All right, there we go. Let's test them out. So you can see it is an active touch screen. All right, so now that I got it on, we'll go ahead and actually pull up my phone, and all I did was open this up, and there they are. It's the T27. So we'll go ahead and connect. All right, and they're all right. And you can hear a little bit that it's connected. So kind of want to go through some of the options on here so that way you can see them. So you could change the language, the light level. You could change the equalizer right there. The noise cancellation, which I thought was super cool that these do that. So I'm gonna put one on just so you can kind of hear what it's saying as we're going through it. That one said AMC on. Environmental mode, so that'll be like the more intense one. And then it shows like the lock screen options. It just kind of changes the color on them. So we'll leave that, no big deal. And then probably the other cool feature is, let's go ahead and just try that one out real quick. So if you happen to lose one of the earbuds, it has kind of like the Find My option. So we'll go ahead and hit the right one. And then we'll hit start. There it is, so it'll help you locate it. Super cool. I always happen to misplace either one or both, so just cool if you can find the case, you're able to locate your earbuds as well. The other thing that I wanted to point out is the battery life. So the Bluetooth headphones do deliver up to 8 hours of nonstop playing, but with the case, you'll get an extra 40 because you'll be able to charge them in here. And the cool thing is, if you can just get the case to at least charge for 10 minutes, that'll get you an additional 2 hours of playback time for your headphones. So like I said, super fast charging, long time playback. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just try out some music real quick, and I'll put the other one right here so maybe you'll be able to hear a little bit of it. Let's see. I'm gonna mess with the equalizer because it's kind of like rap hip hop music, so I wanna see if we can mess with that a little bit. So some of the options that you have: jazz, classic, pop, rock, normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change it to pop, just to see if it gives a little bit more bass, which I could already tell that it does. Just some of the things that you can see on here is the battery life. It shows the time, tells you the percent of the case and both headphones as well. I'm gonna crank it all the way up and let's see how much we can hear. That's with one. Very, very cool. So as you can see, they do get pretty loud, especially like I said, if you're taking these like on the job site or anything like that. Me, I'll probably just take these to the gym or just whenever I'm going out or something like that. Just be able to plug these both in. They feel very secure in your ears. So very, very cool. Can't wait to actually test these out like out and about. But so far, like everything that I see, the battery life, I know I'm not gonna be able to complain about. That cool LCD display and like the Find My feature is gonna be super helpful. So if you guys are looking for some new wireless headphones, definitely look into these. I'm gonna leave the link in the description so y'all can get yours. Highly recommend.